wealth, we got the real feel. From migration stories, chasing dreams so wide, to entertainment where the stars collide. Social media, gossip, trends so high, we got the buzz, it's time to fly.
Imagine seeking safety, but instead you're confronted with an intricate maze of paperwork, interviews, and legal hurdles in a foreign land. This is the reality for asylum seekers in Germany, a process where even the smallest misstep can change lives forever. Tonight on News in Box TV, we unravel the complex path these individuals must navigate, one that determines whether they can call Germany their new home or face deportation. I'm Mark Peters, and here's what you need to know. For thousands of asylum seekers arriving in Germany every year, the journey to safety is just beginning the moment they set foot on German soil. But understanding the asylum process can often feel like learning a new language overnight. Step 1 begins with the application. Upon arrival, asylum seekers must register at a designated reception centre or with the police. From there, the Federal Office for Migration and Refugees, or BAMF, takes charge. But getting a place in the system is just the beginning. It's here where paperwork, proof of identity, and a detailed explanation of their reasons for fleeing are all laid bare. Every word could tip the scales in favour of their future. Next comes the crucial interview, where lives hang in the balance. At this stage, asylum seekers must recall, often painfully, the reasons for their flight, whether it's war, political persecution, or other life-threatening situations. Their stories will determine whether Germany will provide them sanctuary or close its doors. And this interview, it's not just a formality, it's make or break. Next comes the crucial interview, where lives hang in the balance. At this stage, asylum seekers must recall, often painfully, the reasons for their flight, whether it's war, political persecution, or other life-threatening situations. Their stories will determine whether Germany will provide them sanctuary or close its doors. And this interview, it's not just a formality, it's make or break. Language barriers often complicate matters, but interpreters are available, giving asylum seekers one less hurdle to clear if they know to ask for one. But even when the interviews are done, the waiting begins. During this time, they are granted a temporary residency permit, a fragile lifeline that comes with limitations. Employment might be restricted, and many must live in designated areas. They receive basic services, but the uncertainty remains ever present. And what happens if their application is rejected? They can appeal, but the clock is ticking. Only 2 weeks to find legal representation, gather additional evidence, and plead their case again. Appeals often involve navigating the same complex system that felt confusing from the start, but there's more. Under the Dublin regulation, asylum seekers can be sent back to the first EU country they entered, sometimes without warning. This means their fate may not even rest in Germany's hands, but in the hands of another country entirely. So, what's the bottom line? The asylum process in Germany isn't just a bureaucratic formality. For asylum seekers, it's a lifeline filled with uncertainty, emotional strain, and legal complexity, and the stakes, their future. Whether they get a second chance at life, or find themselves back at square one, the system's gears keep turning, sometimes too slowly, sometimes too fast. As asylum seekers face these challenges, one thing is clear: understanding the process and knowing their rights could be the key to making it through. For News in Box TV, I'm Mark Peters. Stay tuned for more updates on this evolving story.
News in Box TV, it's the place to be, bringing you the news from sea to shining sea. Business deals, health that heals, personal wealth, we got the real feel. From migration stories, chasing dreams so wide, to entertainment where the stars collide. Social media, gossip, trends so high, we got the buzz, it's time to fly.